Hello everyone, welcome back to Be10x channel. Today let's see how to create pivot tables in MS Excel with the help of ChatGPT. Pivot table helps in data summarization, data analysis, interactive exploration, and visual representation. Okay.
If you are someone using Excel in your day-to-day job, let me tell you something, you are going to be replaced unless you are integrating AI in your Excel. If you integrate AI in your Excel workflow, let me tell you something, you are going to be 10x more productive and you will be getting that promotion that you deserve. If you want to learn all this, join me for my 2 hours workshop on Excel using AI.
So let's see. This is the Excel data we have already seen. So we have the columns like order ID, order date, ship date, customer name, segment, and like what are the regions, and mainly the sales and the discount and the profit. Okay, and these are the category, like what are the items are there, and the subcategory. Furniture means there will be chair, tables, those type of details. Okay, so I want to create a pivot table. Okay, imagine that I don't know how to create a pivot table. With the help of ChatGPT, I'm going to question the ChatGPT and it's going to give all the tips and other details. Okay, guys. Yeah, let's see. I will go to ChatGPT screen. Okay, this is the Excel sheet that I've attached over here. And now I will prompt in such that based on the above attachment, need to create a pivot table. Okay, so give me analysis and the steps, create it. And I don't want to use any coding. Okay, like with the help of programming like Python or Java, I don't want to do without coding. Okay, guys. So before entering into it, an important update. As you all aware that AI is taking over the world. In such a short span of time, we have seen so many layoffs, millions of jobs replaced by AI, and you don't want to get affected by this recession wave. Okay, so AI won't replace you, but the person using AI will replace. So if you want to save your job and become irreplaceable in your career, join our 3 hours AI tools workshop in which we will teach you about the best AI tools to upskill and increase your productivity. So make sure that your future is secure with us and join our workshop by clicking the link in the below description. Okay, so the link will be here. Okay, so go over here. This is the be10x.in. Okay, go over here, scroll it down. This is the MS Office. You can click over here and it will take you. Okay, mastery AI hacks, and you know about what will be the course and when to join, why to join. So these type of details are there. Okay, so don't miss to join this workshop, guys. Okay, now let's go back to the code. So it is given open the Excel file, select the data, ensure that the data range is correct and includes in all the column, insert the pivot table. Okay, and you can do over there. You might drag. Okay, so here is the basic thing. Okay, so it is giving open the Excel. So this is the Excel thing. Okay, I am taking it to a sheet 1 as per the thing, and insert the pivot table option. It is giving going to the insert. So I'm going to insert, and it is asking the range as per this. Okay, insert a thing. Choose the pivot table to be placed. I would choose the new sheet, and okay, and we need to choose the layout. So here is the what, okay. And I'm choosing here. Okay, and I will pressing enter. Okay, so here we got it. Okay, it will be like this. The basic pivot table will be like this, like customer name, segment, country, region. All these details are here. Okay, here are the filters for what to do. Okay, so let's go Okay. Once I drag and drop the for loop, like appropriate areas, and that's what is giving filters, columns, rows, and values are there. Okay. And adjust the layout to format. This is fine. You can, it is giving for analysis, the specific aspect you want to explore, depend on business questions, analyze performance by region or state. We will ask further analysis. Okay. Let me know. I can guide you. I am asking, give me some examples. Okay. So it will take from the so this part is giving sales analysis by category and subcategory. Okay. So it is telling in the row labels, keep category and subcategory. Okay. So this is the rows part. I am keeping in category over here and subcategory. Okay. So it will form like this in the left hand side, right? You can form and what it is giving, right? And the values it is giving. Okay. You should give the sales and the profit. That means it will sum up the sales and the profit. Okay. That what's value it is giving. So here we can see the values. I'm giving sales. Okay. And the profit. Okay. So see guys how it has come. Okay. So for this furniture under this bookcases, this is the overall sum of the sales and sum of the profit for bookcases and what is the profit and shares. And similarly for office supplies, these are the total sum of sales and the profit was this much. And the technology also here. And this is the grand total and the grand sum of profit. Okay. This is for one particular thing. Okay. So this will give a good representation, guys, because your boss is asking you, I need specific details that can help. Okay. So then the monthly sales and the profit trends. Okay. So it is giving in the row labels, keep order date. Okay. So order date is here. So that is one. And like you can give like in the rows label segment, we can keep. Okay. And the segment and the column labels, we can keep category. Okay. You can give category and values is sales and quantity we can keep. Already sales is there and I'm giving the quantity. Okay. So this will give much more like what are the profits over here and technology, what are the profit it has secured. Okay. So it's giving, right, to see how different customer segments like consumer, corporate are purchasing different categories. Okay. Since I have clubbed all the earlier one, okay, this product, see this one and this one I have clubbed to this one I have clubbed together. That's what it is looking little clumsy. Okay. You can create a new sheet one actually, and there also you can create it. Okay. So if you do over there, you can get it. Okay. And this is what and let me delete. This one and I'm removing here. This one and for row labels, I'm keeping segment. Okay, for a good for better visual representation, I'm keeping the segment. This is the last one. We'll see. Okay, segment and column category. Okay, and column category value, sum sales and quantity. And quantity also I'm keeping. So see, now it gives better representation than earlier one. Okay, so consumer, the means the for the furniture, the sum of sales was so and so. For the office supplies, the quantity ordered was this much for this furniture, and for office supplies, the sum of sales was so and so, and the sum of quantity was so and so. And for technology, this is the sum of sales and this is the sum of quantity. Like that, it is giving each and representation. Okay, so this will give you a better outlook. Okay, because sometimes we don't want to make all the filters by column, right? We can do by this way also, like we can put some filters, and we can postal code, we can add filters, but that will not give the good representation. Whereas this means we can easily come to know whatever we need. And so that is the importance of the visual representation of pivot table. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this session. Take care. Bye bye. See you again.